A badge that the 2K community desperately needs is the Interceptor badge.
Excellent.
Happy Saturday, everybody. My name is Air Samurai. Welcome to the Air Samurai Brain. All right, so today I want to talk about something that I feel like NBA 2K needs to add in order for us to actually have more fun within the game. What I'm basically saying by that is I need NBA 2K to add in more badges in order for us to be able to have variety in our players and also be able to have a better overall experience. For instance, a badge that the 2K community desperately needs is the Interceptor badge. I don't know why they got rid of it a couple years back, but I think it sincerely needs to come back in the game. At the beginning of NBA 2K19, there was a huge problem in trying to make simple passes in the passing lanes. It didn't matter what the defender's archetype was, what his height was, any pass at all when you got ready to throw it was in danger of getting picked off at the drop of a hat. I think that it'd be a good idea to add back in the Interceptor badge. If you add back in the Interceptor badge, then all of a sudden you have the ability to differentiate between players that are athletic and can get out into the passing lanes very quickly and players that can't do it so well. But to me, badges are just the first step in order to be able to truly create differentiation between one player and the next. I know we got mid-range Deadeye, I know we got long-range Deadeye. What about adding in the ability to also have stats for those badges? So what I mean by that is like pure shot creators should be able to get mid-range Deadeye on gold or Hall of Fame, but they should also have to have a certain stat or a number that they go by that'll give you percentages based off of the contest of each individual shot. Now, I'm not a game developer. I've never developed games. I animate for the most part. A lot of my animation is 2D. I do a little bit of 3D. I do a little bit of VFX, stuff like that. But I do think that this idea is something worth at least taking a look at, right? I don't know how complicated it would be, but just the fact that you could have stats that would be able to be adjustable on the side of developers, I think that would help, create an ability for the game to not be as unbalanced as it is at times, depending on patches or players. To me, the best thing to do is like, if we could have the actual ability for each individual stat to affect each individual thing, or if we don't have the stats that affect each individual thing, then we need more stats added in. I honestly believe that the vertical in the game should be changed. Let's say for some reason, instead of locking things based off of animations, that they put in stats based off of what a player can actually do based off of their athleticism or what kind of build that they have. Think about it, right? Let's say for instance, you got a stretch big. Your standing jump shot vertical should be one number, but then your actual vertical should be another number. Now, maybe those numbers are very close in whatever they are, but at the same time, if you have a standing jump shot vertical, right, and it's maybe a 58, then when you're talking about equipping different jump shots, you can have LaMarcus Aldridge's base on, but you're not going to jump as high as a playmaking shot creator on your jump shot. To me, I just think that helps, give it a little bit more variety in it. And then it all increases or decreases based off of the numbers that you put in, whether it be your height, whether it be your weight, your movement. Like, there should even be a stat to me for when players are off the ball and their cut speed, like how they move around the court. If you just define it as speed by itself, then that means no matter what scenario a player is in, that they're gonna have the same constant speed attribute. But I think that in order to make the game something where there's more thinking in terms of like scheming and doing different game plans and stuff, it would make sense to me to add in the ability for maybe a person is a certain speed going straight up and down the court, but then when they're trying to rub off around a screen, then they have a different speed. I just feel like it adds variety. Maybe what I'm saying is way too complex. Maybe it can't be done. Maybe it's a crazy idea, but I just figured I'd make a video and try to throw some different things out there. Maybe somebody in the community would like it. Maybe the developers might hear it and think that it would be a good thing to do, especially with the new Xbox coming out and the next PlayStation coming out in the next year. So you just never know, man. You never know. Keep in mind, y'all, these are just my opinions. Like I said, I don't know if it sounds crazy. But you just never know at this point. I think that everybody that makes YouTube videos about this game, just about, they want a better game, they want a better gaming experience, and they want a game where they can actually get on and have fun and compete. You know, it's not that NBA 2K19 is not that. I think there's a lot of good things about the game, a lot of redeeming qualities, but at the same time, maybe there's other things that we as players or people in the NBA 2K community that they can say that can help kind of drive the conversation in a direction that will ultimately allow the game to be something where it just feels fair at all times. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it for this video. I ain't gonna drag it out. I got some other things I gotta do. Still got a couple more Postmates hits to go do. Hopefully, by the time you see this video, I'll have already uploaded my next vlog. I got a lot on my hands. I started working in 11 days. You know, I started my job as a motion graphics artist. Not motion graphics artist, a VFX artist. Start my job as a VFX artist in a couple days. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching the video. Check out my other videos on the channel, man. I think you'll like them. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do. It helps me out a ton. Because I want to keep doing this, and you know, I like playing video games, and I'm, you know, working on my animation channel. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, y'all, and happy Saturday.